Hi, Fabio. Let's take a look at your pollution essay. Some experts have been debating over the impact of rising pollution in metropolitan areas and possible solutions. There are several reasons that have caused these problems, and some solutions are not always easy to find but desperately in need. The essay will discuss these issues using examples S from the Indian government and Oxford University, capitalize U to prove arguments and demonstrate points. Okay, that's fine. I didn't love this sentence. There are several reasons that have caused these problems. It's just a little kind of repetitive. So, how about factors instead of reasons? That's a better word. There are several factors that have caused these problems because it doesn't make sense that a reason causes a problem. There's just something that sounds awkward about that. But factor works much better. It's a word you can use in a lot of different places. So there are several factors that have caused these problems. Okay, that's what I would do, and the rest was fine. On the one hand, there is ample evidence that pollution is becoming worse in large cities. The reasons behind this are twofold. Firstly, the extreme hazardous gases, such as carbon dioxide, emitted by many cars and industries located in urban areas, are causing several respiratory health problems. Secondly, the increase of garbage not properly disposed of, you need that of here, are causing infections and diseases. For instance, recent studies conducted by the Indian government demonstrated that respiratory health problems and infections are mainly caused by pollution. It was demonstrated that 80 out of 1,000 inhabitants in Mumbai suffer from a health problem due to pollution. Okay, generally, I'm not a big fan of having your reasons and then having your proof. I don't love this always. Here it was okay because your examples supported both. I find that students usually have a hard time doing that, finding some sort of example that supports both of the ideas. Here I was okay with it. In an ideal world, you would have had a piece of support for each idea. Okay, so one about the carbon dioxide and then a separate one about the garbage. So as far as I'm concerned, that's what I would have preferred, but I thought that what you did worked. It doesn't always work, not just for you, but for most people. It doesn't always work, but in this instance it did, so it's fine. All right, so on the other hand, some possible solutions to pollution are being discussed and deployed. Oh, nice. Not only do, Fabio, excellent. Look at that inversion. Not only do governors need to act, but also the population should take part in the solution. The increase of vehicles moved by green energy, such as battery or hydrogen, and furthermore, some laws obligating old factories to move to the countryside, as well as installing modern air treatment systems, are measures to tackle those issues. Moreover, having the right tools to correctly dispose of, you have to dispose of, okay, their waste and re-educate others with selective collection. I don't understand that. Are measures to prevent future illness. For example, one study performed by Oxford University indicates that recycling of plastic bottles reached 90% in London centre area, and also 100% of organic waste is being collected daily. Careful with your word order. Okay, so here I feel like this technique, so in other words, main idea, and then support, here I feel it didn't work so well, okay? Because your examples didn't entirely fit with both ideas, okay? So what happens is it feels that some of your ideas are unsupported, and that is going to keep you at band 6, okay? Or no higher than band 6 for sure. So here, you talked about vehicles using green energy. You talked about modern air treatment systems. Well, explain it. Good. Tell me how your solution is a solution. Okay, and I felt like this absolutely needed some sort of support, some sort of explanation, some sort of example, something. Without it, it's going to be difficult to argue, giving you a higher band score because it's missing, it's missing support. And then you talked about having the right tools, etc., etc. So this example fit this idea, but you left your first idea unsupported. However, I'm really happy with your grammar. I'm finding a lot of nice things. I loved that you used inversion here. That was very, very good. So yeah, I mean, little mistakes in terms of grammar, but nothing too serious. Just make sure that you support. And again, I would recommend doing it this way. It's clearer and it's a little more logical. So you have a main idea, you explain your main idea directly after. You have another main idea, you explain it directly after. It's a it's a safer, cleaner way of doing this and ensuring that all of your ideas are supported. Okay. Let's see. In conclusion, pollution is a problem that affects everyone's. Here you need an apostrophe S. Quality of life, and there are possible solutions being implemented. Education is the basic tool to confront such issues, and electing the right candidates help to navigate in the right direction. Oh, this is lovely language. Good. Air, water, and soil. I actually don't mind that you used right and right because I feel like you did it on purpose. So that's fine. Air, water, and soil are presents to humanity must be protected above all personal interests. The air we breathe needs an E, okay? Because this is the air we breath. It's a noun. You want the verb, which has an E. And the water we drink will define the future we will have. We should bear in mind that pollution causes disease and therefore must be. I don't understand this. Outbraved, not a word that I would have chosen, and I would have preferred something else. I do feel like your conclusion is a little wordy. You could have taken some out. In fact, if my word count is correct, this is actually very long. Let's see. Yeah, 367 words. So you didn't need to do all of that. I would have taken away at least one sentence here. All right. There's no real value in just extending and extending. In fact, what you could have done is if you had done what I had suggested, by supporting a little better up here, you could have really reduced this and you would just still have been fine. Okay, excuse me. So it's a really good essay. I'm actually very happy and very pleased with this, but it does need a couple of things in order to be really top notch. Okay, let's take a look at your task one. Okay, let's see what you did. To whom it may concern. Now this is interesting. If you're going to capitalize, you should capitalize all the main words. I would have probably capitalized everything, or yeah, honestly, just capitalize it all. Usually there are different rules about capitalization, but to be safe in this kind of instance, I would have just capitalized everything. Okay, I'm writing to you regarding a new summer job position available in your company. My name is Tom, and I have just graduated with a degree in mechanical engineering, and I have several skills that match the position requirements, such as AutoCAD drawing and project management. I am an easygoing person, quick learner, and hands-on employee. I enjoy challenging tasks, like unsolved problems, and I'm always eager to help. Furthermore, I consider myself very reliable and I enjoy working in groups. My previous experience was a traineeship performed at BMW, where I worked. Okay, could work implies that it was possible to do it. You want to show that you did do it. So, where I worked, modeling and simulating car parts for the next releases. I was drawing 3D models and implementing stress analysis. I also like coding and data science. I would appreciate an opportunity to discuss the position in further interview. What? No. I would appreciate an opportunity to discuss the position further. How about in an interview in person or online? That would have been fine. I am looking forward to hearing from you. Yours faithfully. Okay, this is lovely. I like it. Let's see. I liked reading it. I enjoyed it. It was good. Let's see now how you did about, let me see. Okay, so let's see what you did about actually task achievement. Okay, so you introduced yourself. You did. You said your name is Tom. You've just graduated, so that's fine. Explain what kind of job you like. I don't really feel like you covered that. Okay. You didn't say what kind of job you like. You said something like AutoCAD and project management. I think you could have done a little more. Okay. You said that there was an open position. You could have talked about more about that. I'm really interested in honing my skills in AutoCAD. I have some experience in project management as the job states, but I'm confident that this position would allow me to further develop my skills. As this is the direction I would like my career to take. You understand? So I don't feel like you really covered the second bullet. And you did absolutely explain the third. So you covered, your related skills, you covered your previous experience. So that was good. But you really left this out. So you know what happens with IELTS. They're very strict about this kind of thing. So if they feel you've missed something completely, they're going to really lower your task achievement score. If they feel you so, it's still going to give you a low score in task achievement, but you know, not like completely demolish the score. So if you leave it out entirely, just to give you an idea, it could bring you down to a band 4 for task achievement. Isn't that terrible? So it's really important you cover everything, even like the ands. Like, so for example, previous experience and related skills. I mean, you did that. If you had just talked about previous experience, that would be a problem if you left out related skills. But you did both, so that's fine. But you have to really be careful with the language in the task to make sure that you cover everything. So, Fabio, I'm very happy with the language you've used in this set. I see like really great improvement, really strong grammar, all that vocabulary. I mean, there are, some mistakes, but I see great improvement in this set. So keep it up. And just keep in mind the other things that I talked about. Okay, so looking forward to seeing you next set. Good luck.